Hey everybody. We're not on the trap line again, but we're at something that's kind of related to trapping, and that's antique snowmobiles. But anyways, I wanted to give a shout out for a long time to my pop, and I just happen to be here with him. Hey Pop.
Hey.
So my pop is not a hunter and a fisherman, are you, Pop?
Nope.
Nope. But growing up in Vermont, he always supported me to do it. Now, you remember what you used to tell me when you come home from work? Your customers used to tell you this when I'd say I want to go hunting, I want to go fishing. Your customers used to tell you something. Can't remember?
No, I don't remember.
They used to tell you if you kept me doing it that you would keep me out of trouble.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Yep. And so my mom and dad bought me this 22 right here, single shot Marlin, and it's my dispatch gun today on my trap line, so it kind of has sentimental value to me. And then you guys, when I was 9 years old, I wanted to hunt like a son of a gun, and you guys got me to Fish and Game, Mendon Fish and Game, to take my my hunter safety course. And you got some friends to show me, gun safety. And well, I just like to say thanks, Pop, because that meant a lot to me that you supported me. And it's not easy for a youth that doesn't grow up in a family that everybody does it.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
But your father was a big trapper.
Yep.
Yep. Grandpa Pete used to trap muskrats, right?
Yeah.
And you used to go with him, you told me. A couple times you went with him.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah.
And a lot of times he dispatched groundhogs on farms for farmers.
Oh, okay.
Too. Yeah.
Cool. So we're going to look at some antique snowmobiles and maybe some that would be good for northern trap lines. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Oops, we got a loud one.
This one's nice too.
Yeah, these are in great shape. This is like probably a 1970 something.
Yeah.
69 to 73, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Single cylinder Wankel engine. This is when Articat started using slide systems. So you can see sliders under there.
I don't think they ever used the bogey wheel.
Articat maybe never had bogey wheels.
I don't think so.
The big old gas tank on the back.
Yeah.
Here it is. This is like my first snowmobile ever. You got the tank on the back, lights on the back. So this is a 292, and I'm gonna guess that this is a Hearth. It's a single cylinder. Oh no, this one has a Suzuki engine. Articat. Mine was even older than this one. But the Articats had the big metal cleats. You can see on the track here, big metal cleat right across the whole track. It holds 3 bands together. In the late 60s and early 70s, there was so many snowmobile makers, right? There was like, of course, Skidoo and Yamaha, and there was John Deere, and there was like Ski Rule and Alouette, and I guess we're probably going to see a bunch of those here. How many different manufacturers were there?
100.
There was 100 different snowmobile makers.
Yeah.
And now there's what, 3?
Yep.
Yamaha just got out of it. Here's an old moto ski. My neighbor had one of these. And you're sitting like right on top of the engine. It's so uncomfortable and loud. But we can see this has bogey wheels, so the wheels under there is what the track goes around. When I first jumped on a snowmobile that has bogey wheels, I wasn't used to how unstable it is compared to sliders. And it's kind of rocky, and you have to get used to that, and I rolled right over. But talking about that, the bogey wheel snowmobiles are really great for like trap lines because you don't need a lot of snow because there's not a lot of friction with the sliders. You need some snow on the trail to keep the sliders lubricated. So that's why a lot of guys do still, even up north, use snowmobiles that have bogey wheels, or snow dogs, which is a kind of a stand behind bogey wheel track. Here's a chaparral. Oh my gosh, that's so cool looking. And this one is a Scorpion, made in 1973, the Super Stinger. Here's a Snow Traveler. Holy cow. Boy, it's in nice shape. I can't imagine that doing too well in deep snow. Wow, a 1966 Polaris Mustang. Boy, somebody has this restored really nice. These guys, you just sit on a sled behind it and you got your tracks in front of you. You steer it by just shifting it side to side. 1964 Husky. A Ski Horse by Johnson, 1968. There's a 71 Puma and a 1969 Skidoo Olympic. Another buck 71 and an Evinrude. And another Arctic Cat. And here's a Kawasaki. Those were known to be fast. 1979 Intruder 440. 1981 Polaris TXC. Here was one of the famous cockpits, like out of Star Wars, a Manta. I remember actually seeing this out on the trail. What do you think, Pop? You want to jump in the Manta?
No. That's nice, though. That's beautiful condition.
Yeah, it's really cool. Looks like it's out of Star Wars. Look at the light on top.
Yeah.
Let's see what this engine is in this. Pretty cool. Here's a Merc Snow Twister. 1974. So my pop and I did hundreds of miles of snowmobiling, didn't we?
Yes.
And so Pop just officially retired 2 years ago or last year?
Last year.
He's 85 now, and it's a little hard on your neck and your shoulders, right?
Yep. My back, yes.
But he still loves the sport, and coming to this, sorry, it's kind of loud here. Coming to the Antique Snowmobile event is pretty cool. At one point, how many Arctic Cats did we have?
9.
9. And were they all working at the same time?
No.
Never. You're always working on them just about as much as you are riding them.
Yeah.
But
For sure.
we definitely had a lot of fun though.
Yeah.
And we had some of these old ones that are around here, so it's pretty cool looking at them. Mostly Arctic Cats.
Yeah.
Only I got into Skidoo at the very end because the suspension was so much better. But we'd have dozens of them. Remember when John Deere made snowmobiles? I remember they had the Spitfire where the cylinder was pointed right out of the cowl. That kept it really cool. That's what I just said. That's what I just said. The Spitfire cylinder sticking right out of the front. I can't believe I just said that, and then we found one.
Put it online, and 2 hours later it was gotten sold.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
If somebody wants to break on this, they can fix it.
That was the kind of snowmobile they marketed that you can throw in and out of your truck real easy.
Oh.
Super light. There's no liquid cool, so the air, just the free air cooling keeps it light.
Right.
Oh my God.
The Arctic Cat Puma was one of their smaller snowmobiles, and also the Lynx. of this Bombardier. It's wood. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Inside.
Yeah, French Canadians.
Just cushioned seats around there. Oh, not too close. Pretty cool, huh, Pop?
Yeah.
Beautiful. You think they made it wood like that when they sold it brand new?
I'm trying to think of the guy's name who owns it.
So the sound of that one Articat that just went by,
Yeah.
that's like the typical sound of a Wankel engine. Do you know what the design is, why it makes that sound?
No.
It's something about the cylinders and the way that they're made, but it has that weird low...
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, they're
just weird stuff about snowmobiles.
Circular.
Circular sound?
No, a circular system. The Wankel.
Oh, okay.
Snowbug?
What's it called?
Snowbug.
Snowbug, yeah. Did you ever hear that before?
Nope.
Me neither. One ski on the front.
Big dude. That was kind of. The engine, weight of the engine is probably roughly the same as an adult. Yeah, and it is like, I mean, you notice the
Wow, this is the oldest one I've seen, 1957.
Yeah.
Motor toboggan.
They slap you with 6 points plus a.
Got the snowshoes in case you don't make it out.
So as soon as I got that, it went to like 13.
Whopping 9.2 horsepower. That is a lot of machine to move around with less than 10 horse.
You wouldn't be able to ride it without it.
Here's a birthplace of the snowmobile. The YS Motor Toboggans. Built in Clintonville, Wisconsin. Wow, look at that. It's a toboggan. Hey, Pop, look, it's your kettle corn. Pop's kettle corn.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're in Rutland, Vermont, and we just went to the Antique Snowmobile, what do they call it? Show?
Show, yeah.
That was pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
We got to see some of the old snowmobiles like we actually used to own. I wanted to ask you, Pop, what's like one of your favorite snowmobile memories? What about...
Snowmobiling with you, and both you and Ted
Yeah,
were my favorite, some of my favorite things to do, yes.
Yeah, we had a lot of good family and friends time on snowmobiles in Vermont.
Yeah.
And we could ride from our home to pretty much every corner of the state.
Yeah.
And we rode in, even in Maine some, and we rode in Canada.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a fun part of our life in Vermont. Like we said, mostly we had Articats.
Yeah.
Sometimes we got lost. Sometimes we got stuck.
Yeah.
We used to cook hot dogs on the mufflers.
Yeah.
And but we always, created memories and had a good time.
That's for sure.
Yep. So happy we could tour this with the Trapline Talk folks. Obviously this isn't about trapping so much, but trappers do use snowmobiles to work on trap lines, and like I said, mostly those like bogey wheels. And up in Canada, you can't really use and up in Alaska, but you can't really use an ATV when there's a lot of snow because you just start to dig ruts. and they just get deeper and
Oh,
deeper.
yeah.
You know, whereas the snowmobile packs the trail down, and the trail gets better and better. You know,
Yeah.
when it snows, and you just pack it down, and you know. But
Yeah.
anyways, cool to see those. We're gonna go off and have some lunch. Say bye.
Bye-bye.